Benny Alden lay on his back, staring at the living room ceiling. Watch, the family's wire-haired terrier, was curled next to him. It was the last week of summer vacation. Benny was wondering what he and his siblings would do this week when the phone rang. "Can somebody please get that?" called Grandfather. Benny scrambled up and answered the phone.
"Hello?"
he said.
"Benny?"
asked a woman. Benny thought the voice sounded familiar.
"It's Laura,"
she said.
"Laura Shea. I know we've talked about a visit to the farm, and I wondered if you and your siblings could come this week. Are you busy?"
"No,"
said Benny.
"we're just waiting for school to start."
"Perfect,"
said Laura.
"I could really use your help with an emergency. A honeybee emergency."
"I've never heard of a honeybee emergency,"
said Jessie Alden. The 12-year-old girl rode in the back seat of the car with her 6-year-old brother, Benny, and 10-year-old sister, Violet. They were on their way to Laura's farm. Her big brother, Henry, sat up front with Grandfather.
"What exactly is a honeybee emergency?"
Jessie asked.
"I don't know,"
said Benny.
"but Laura needs our help."
"Well," said Violet,
"it sounds really important."
Up front, Henry looked at the road map. The 14-year-old was telling Grandfather which roads to take to the farm. The children liked taking road trips to new places. Laura and David Shea used to live near the Aldens in Greenfield. They owned the children's favorite restaurant, Applewood Cafe. Laura let the children help care for the restaurant's vegetable garden. Then the Shays bought a farm and moved from Connecticut to New York.
"I miss Applewood's hamburgers with honey barbecue sauce,"
said Henry. Violet retied the purple bow on one of her ponytails.
"I miss their pancakes with honey and powdered sugar,"
she said.
"I miss everything,"
said Benny. "Look," said Grandfather. A big highway sign ahead said, "Welcome to New York, the Empire State." Soon they were passing open country fields.
"I wish Watch could have come,"
said Benny.
"He can run around without a leash." "That," said Jessie, "is exactly why Laura asked us to leave Watch at home with Mrs. McGregor."
Mrs. McGregor was their housekeeper. She took care of Watch when the family was away.
"Bees and dogs just don't mix," Jessie said. "Watch would get into all sorts of trouble. Remember the time he chased that skunk?" "P.U.,"
said Benny, holding his nose.
"Take the next exit,"
Henry told Grandfather.
"Then turn right."
Grandfather turned off the highway onto a narrow country road. Benny bounced in his seat.
"Are we there? Are we there?"
"Almost,"
said Henry. The children once lived near a small road like this. After their parents died, they were scared to go live at their grandfather's house. They'd never met him before. What if he was mean? They ran away and hid in the woods. One night, they found shelter from a thunderstorm in an old railroad car hidden among the trees. That boxcar became their new home. Then one day, their grandfather found them. Grandfather turned out to be a kind, loving man. He asked them to live with him, and they'd lived together happily ever since.
"We're here,"
said Henry. They drove under a sign that said Applewood Farm. Grandfather pulled up to an old farmhouse, and everyone scrambled out. Henry unloaded their bags from the trunk.
"You can't park there."
A tall, gray-haired woman marched toward them.
"This is private property. Parking for the store is down the road."
"Oh," said Grandfather. Laura asked us." An old red truck rumbled up. Benny's eyes grew wide. The driver was dressed in all white, almost like an astronaut. Their head was even covered by a hat and veil. The person in the white spacesuit climbed out, calling, "Hello, welcome." As the hat with the veil came off, long black hair tumbled out.
"Laura!"
cried Jessie. Laura spread her arms wide for a group hug. "I am so happy to see you all," she said. The gray-haired woman crossed her arms, frowning.
"You know these people?" she asked.
"The Aldens are dear friends," said Laura. "They've come to help harvest our honey." She turned to the children, saying, "Everyone, this is my new neighbor, Zelda. She moved here from the city and took my beekeeping class last month. She's volunteered to help with our honey harvest, too." Zelda walked away, muttering,
"Beekeeping is much too difficult for children."
Laura grinned at the children.